Hello people, YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to PGA Tour Career Mode. This is the Tributary Championship at Topaz Lagoon Golf Club. We played first round 8 under, 4 under second round. We came off the boil a little bit, but we're still retaining the lead. We probably really should have been a good couple of shots more ahead than what we are. But getting to third round, hopefully we play a little bit better. Mind you, this is the first round of today, so potentially it could be, it could be a bit iffy the first 9 holes, but we'll see. I don't think we need to play like mega solid, because I think we've got what, a 3-shot lead getting into the third round. So this week's schedule, I intend to play, it is a US Open qualifying for TGC Tours. I have been riding, my scores were wiped last week and also the week before, but that was due to not completing the swing.
Hello and welcome
so the
to
final
the
round of last week's event, I actually fixed that, and I only had one swing that was slightly less
great to have your company.
full.
As John McCarthy and I take you through the action.
So I wanted to maybe use the US
Luke.
Open to
Great
test
to be here,
that. I'm
as
not
always.
going to get into TGC Tours.
Well, the only thing I've got on my mind, John, is this next round of golf. I've got high expectations,
so this course
as I'm
is
sure
quite
you do
interesting.
too.
It's
looking forward to seeing what unfolds.
Quite a few interesting
Thanks,
tee
Luke.
shots.
We'll talk soon.
Like this one here, we can drive up here, although that wind could be problematic. So I think we're actually looking maybe a bit there. We could drive over that bit, just almost left of that camera tower. Right, first swing of the day.
And folks,
So we
this
hit
is
a
your
fast,
first
but that's
place
actually not
leader.
too bad.
Hopefully we can.
I don't usually go into the
bring you
practice
some
range. I don't
very
really
nice
need
golf
to,
here today.
because the technique doesn't really change much. I can usually get dialed
And I
in
think
straight
you'll
off
like
the
that.
bat.
And about
I struggle with
185
maybe
yards
finesse
to the pin.
shots. Right, 184. We're into a 12 win, so that's probably going to take that up to 186. 196. So probably the 194, maybe just a touch of loft. Should be pretty good. Oh, there's another fast. I'm just checking my swing now that I'm completing the swing. Because if I'm not completing the swing, I don't know how many, like the percentage you need to swing full before it gets flagged up, so I need to be careful of that.
Here.
Right, what we got here? Greens are 163 foot. A little bit of break, maybe just. This is a hard one actually. I think it's going to just be outside. I'm going to go there. Yep, it's more. It's amazing how much it does break.
Close.
Ah, that was poor. That was a really makeable putt.
And for the par. And that
Take
one will
par.
drop.
It's not the best way to start. After hitting a
Starting
good tee
today's
shot.
round off at even
Approach.
par.
Right. So Tiger Woods is through 15 holes. He's only got a couple holes left. He's 4 under today, and he's only 1 shot ahead of us. So it looks as if, looking at the rest of the leaderboard, there's Brooks Koepka, 7 under, 8 under, Baxter. That's not a PGA Tour pro name. Campbell as well. There's old Tom Morris. Koepka. Guy at my work, he's said it's like, I suppose there's different ways to pronounce it. Koepka, for me, is just a better, just sounds better. Right, who else? There's Zach Johnson. So, I mean, we could forge ahead here. If we can get a couple
And
under
now
par
let's move
early
to the
on, we
second
could
hole.
maybe be, going into the final round, we could be, clear by quite a bit. He says. Famous last words. So there's a few holes that are really quite, like, tight off the tee. It's quite a refreshing course to play actually.
And
There's
there
another fast.
was some
That's
serious
3 fast
power involved in
backswings,
this one.
which doesn't really bother us too much. I think you get a little bit extra out of it, but I must be starting my backswing too early. which is kind of annoying. But par 5. This is a difficult one because I might hit a partial here. So for me, a partial swing. Let's set up the shot first. So we've got a little bit of wind. We could. Do you know what? Do I play? Yeah, I'm going to play a little bit of draw into that. Now, partial swing is where we intentionally. Well, the first 3 swings I've hit, or the first couple of swings that I've hit today, have been fast. So that's not good. So I intentionally want to play a slow here. A little bit of pause at the top. That's maybe too much. Yeah, we just wanted a slightly, just under, just slow, but almost touching that blue. So we went too much there. I think the 24 4, maybe just going to deal off a little bit. Hopefully it's going to run out a touch. Didn't really get the alignment.
And this putt's for birdie.
I've got a chance here at birdie though. This should just be touch outside left. Yep, there we go.
And that putt drops. And after that hole, 1 under for the day.
Right, so we're tied. We all Tiger. He's
And now getting
par
ready to
16 by the
tee
looks of it.
off on this par 3.
It's quite an interesting course. I quite like the design of it. I think it's a little bit different. So we're 13 down. That's 4. 186. The wind's going to take that down to 183. 173 to the pin. I reckon a 160. Maybe de-lofted quite a bit. I'm reckoning. See, that's not a full swing. So that's like a partial swing. That would probably flag up in the API. Wait, come on, stop. Yeah, that's a good shot. So that's what we need to be careful of. That type of swing there, exactly. That's what we don't want. I don't know what's causing it because I'm hitting a full swing. You can probably hear. You probably hear that I'm actually hitting the stops on the controller.
For the birdie.
So I don't know what's causing it. I don't know why it's doing what it does.
And no change ranking-wise after that hole.
So that was actually a birdie. That was a par 5. Was that a par 5? Well, that was a birdie, sorry. God, I'm losing my... Right, so we go 1 shot ahead, so we could really start forging ahead here.
And now the 4th hole.
There's only a couple of tournaments to go in this season. I've started to get back into the PGA Tour career mode. I think we're 800 points, FedEx points behind Dustin Johnson, so we probably need to win this tournament and do well in the run-in, maybe to get the FedEx. So we've got a 2-wood here. This is... It's interesting. I could probably play through this gap and let the wind bring it back, but I don't... I don't think we're really going to gain anything out of that, so I'm just going to play a 2-wood, hold it into the wind. Because we're not going to gain anything from
looks like he's
hitting
put a
further
little
up the
draw
fairway, I
on
don't
this
think.
shot.
Might have
So
a
far,
shot
so
or
good
shot
for
in,
this
but
one.
it's not going to be too much.
And from here, about 210 yards to the pin.
So it's a long approach. We probably would have, I don't know, maybe another 30 yards off that. It was probably been a better shot, but... Right, so the wind, soap's kind of helping us a little bit into that wind. 208. 214 could be decent here. It is downhill. I feel it may be too long, but sometimes that wind, it can hang up. I'm just going to hit it.
Going with the
Again, it's
3
not
iron.
another full swing. I need to be careful. Although this is not, obviously. on TGC Tours, but if that happens when I play
not the
TGC Tours, I
intended
really
result,
need
I'm
to
sure,
work
on
on
that
it.
approach shot. Just not enough club on that one.
Let's just get chip in written all over it. It's a good lie as well. Maybe a little bit of off. Try and get the distance right. Oh, it could be good.
Oh my word!
Yep.
And that little chip.
Sometimes with that shot, you just
written
know when
all
it's
over it, in there for birdie.
a really easy chip
And after that one,
to
he's
get it in.
still holding on to the first place
So
spot.
15 under par. I think Tiger Woods' birdie's the last to go 14 under. He's in the clubhouse though. There's probably not a couple of guys that maybe could challenge Tiger. I mean, Campbell's 5 shots behind him through 4 holes, same as me.
Okay, let's see what the fifth has in
So
store
we can
for
actually, I reckon if we play a decent round, we could be well ahead. Almost to the point where, I would like to say that it was a definite win, but it's probably going to be hard to lose it. Put it that way.
And this
Yeah, that's
drive
a
could
full
go
swing,
on
that's
for
better.
days, folks. This is some serious power.
And also the tempo's better. People have, I haven't really, I don't get that many comments, but I got a comment the other day with a guy that said that my
About 160
my
yards to the
swing
pin here.
seemed really, there's little to no deviation in the x-axis, and yep, that's my technique. It's really quite easy to swing straight. So 161. That's slightly downhill. I'm going to hit the 172, but I'm going to waft up because we are downhill, but I feel we're going to need to punch through that wind. So you can
Looks
hear
like a
that
7
tap.
iron.
The tap back is my backswing. You can hear the forward tap.
Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. And I am pretty sure
So
the wind had
again, I
something
mean,
to
I'm
do
not
with
going to
that.
cover. I've kind of solved my issues with TGC Tours. I believe I know where I stand in terms of my swing. But the one thing is, I felt that the posts. I didn't put the comments up because I don't really feel. Although I do feel, on the basis of the way that I was talked back to, was a little bit not nice. And I feel that I wasn't getting like fair play. I really need to go full swing here because this is the lie is really bad. But I felt it was more. It just wasn't nice. It wasn't. It wasn't a help zone.
Very
Put it
much
that
back
way.
on the table on this hole.
But even when I put video evidence up, that obviously kind of squashed the not using an official controller, and that's the reason why I did that video, to clear my name on that basis. But we then went into the fact that I was I just
looked
missed.
good.
That I was flicking the controller still.
And
But if
this
you
putt is for
actually
bogey.
bothered to listen to my controller, you could hear that I'm
Now
actually doing
let's
forward.
take a
Even
look
in a
at
putting
the
stroke there, you can hear
leaderboard.
the double tap.
And currently sitting at 2
So I'm
under
completing
4
the
the
swing,
day.
and that's the thing. That's the thing that really still annoys me a little bit. So that was a bogey. Not good.
And now the 6th hole.
Now let's concentrate back in the golf here. So I'll be interested to see though if, you know, if I do play full swings and my rounds do get accepted, then I'll be. I mean, obviously the scenario that could happen is that I might still get my rounds wiped, and if that is the case, if I can, but I need to monitor my swing. You know, if I know that I'm swinging proper, like full swings, then
He's
see that's
playing
not a
the
full
fade
swing.
shot
Now,
here.
why did it do it? I don't
Pretty sure
know.
this is
I don't
gonna
know why it
land
does
in
it.
the fairway here.
Is it a kind of online issue? Is there something wrong with the? Because the feedback from my controller, I'm hitting a full swing there. You can check the audio. You can
And
hear
about
that.
200 yards to the pin.
You can hear that tap. Well, it's a perfect wise. That's a tee box. 194. I think this could be pretty decent. Now, whether I want to, I might hold it into the wind actually. So what we got? 15. It's quite a lot. Couple of taps over it. That's a full swing. So backswing, so that's going to be short.
And it looks like he's going through the
Probably even
branches here
struggling
on this
anyway,
one.
full speed with that shot.
And missing the approach on that one.
Not a good
I think
shot,
he
actually,
tried to
quite
fade
poor.
that one in there, but just couldn't hit the mark.
Okay. Should be pretty decent. Going at it pretty full. Oh yeah, it's way too big. I did hit it fast, which really didn't help. I find that
33 feet to
hitting
the
the
cup
flop
from here.
shot, it's really hard to get perfects. I don't really bother too much. Okay. What about break at the pin? Marginal here. Just tracking. That's good. This. Yeah, a bit more swing than I thought.
And this one's about 6 feet away. And that one's right in the cup. And still tied for first
So we're
place.
tied
after
at
that.
14 under. So we're 6 holes in. I tell you, if you're not like, I
And
don't know,
let's see what the seventh
minimum 4
hole
or
has in
5.
store today.
I'd probably say at least 5 shots clear, then we're doing something wrong. This is a bit of a tricky one. It's just the speed. Yeah, I'm going to deal off this. Try and get this wind judge. This is probably the biggest, the hardest bit about this shot. There's a
Going
full
with
swing.
the 8-iron.
Oh, we catch it fast, which is
And I
probably
think this shot might have a
way
bit
too
too much
long.
club.
Do you know, that was one of those shots I thought that the deal off that
Well, that was
160.
unfortunate.
We just
It's
done it
too
way
much
too
club.
much. I prefer to hit the flop here. Probably actually could putt this, but nah, I prefer the flop. It's not a big shot. I think it's quite pokey. Oh, we weren't that too short, maybe. Yeah, it does run out a little bit. Potentially it was a little bit short, but
And this is to
it
save
wasn't
par.
disastrous.
Ooh, and that was
Didn't really
very
tell.
close.
Putts are catching me out. I must admit, I don't like missing some of these putts. That's been off the green. Yeah, we'll just putt this. Oh, it's pulled it.
Oh goodness, that was almost in.
Just not getting the, just not
This one's
getting the
about 2
aim at
feet
all.
from
I'm
the
really
cup.
not reading these putts. Oh, is that going to be a double bogey? What a disastrous hole.
And after that one,
I
he
need to
falls
concentrate
out
now. I
of
think I'm
first
just waffling on
place.
too much.
And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
This is a really tight fairway. Especially when you put a little bit extra on it. Makes it more interesting.
Yeah, it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff.
It's actually quite good because if you just want to play a normal shot, it's pretty standard. It's a pretty easy shot. If you want to squeeze a little bit extra out your drive, it just
About
makes it
100
so
yards
much
to
more
the pin.
interesting. Right, 99, 6 foot up. Probably playing near a 101. Right, the wind is going to carry this a little bit. I'm thinking this might be just about right. If the wind takes this, it should be. Right, we didn't align it.
And
We
he will like
took
that.
too much of a value,
And this
the
putt's
wind
for
bringing that
birdie.
over. Well, to see these grid lines, just barely visible. I don't think I've hit that. No, it's just... Oh, come on! That was an absolute... That's a terrible putt. Right, I don't know what I'm doing with these greens. I'm just...
And
at the moment,
for
my
the
head's
par.
up my rear. Did I hit it? Nope. I feel I'm hitting too much
This
in
putt's
some
about 3 feet
and not
away.
enough in others. Weird. Can't seem to get any rhythm
And
on these
one
greens.
over for the day after that hole.
So we went from... Oh, we have a couple under par. We're now one over par. So we're 3 shots behind Tiger Woods now. That's
Okay,
shocking.
and on to the
Batch
9th.
of holes. Absolutely horrendous. Especially that one where we were 99 yards to the pin. It's just... That. Oh, this is interesting. I feel this is doable. What I'm going to do is, this is risky. I'm hoping this tree acts as like a parachute and just kind of stops us a little bit. Oh, it's going right over. Oh, it's way too much. Right, the tree didn't
On this shot,
help
he's
us
ended
break.
up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop.
Where's the green? Right, so we go back here then. Oh goodness me, this round's imploding. Right, we're gonna have to do that. Probably the pitch shot, I think, might be decent. Maybe we need to pull this round back. Right, come on.
And about 10 feet to go here.
Should get this. Yeah, that's
And
better.
that putt drops on in for par.
So, yeah, we managed to
And
get
as
par
we
before.
finish the front 9,
Ah,
let's
you know
check
what?
in with Luke Alvey.
Breaky
Luke,
time.
what's happening up there on the leaderboard?
Well, John, there's been some amazing scoring. Our leader currently sits at 14 under.
Don't forget to aim at the ping pong ball.
Oh, that's better. Right. That was me. I just went into the clubhouse. Ninth. Just beside the ninth hole there. Right. So we've got a par there.
And now setting up.
So
for the
let's
next
try
par
and
4 hole.
just have a good back nine here. We need to get back into this. Right. Oh. don't. This could be risky actually. Right, I go there. We want it turning over a little bit more.
And he's put a fade on this one.
Perfect.
This one's looking pretty good so far.
So much could have went wrong with that shot.
And from about 120 yards out.
118 is a good number. It's good, good Y as well. It's just getting this wind. I don't know where to go 108 and deal off a little bit. That's kind of what I feel. So we went to 108. Oh, I've had it slow, but that might help us.
I think this shot might be a bit
It's
long.
held it into the wind. It's went a little bit long actually.
And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead.
Right, got a chance here. It does break. These ones are always hard to judge, I think. Come on, keep going. Oh, come on. That was actually a good putt.
And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And after that hole, 1 over for the day.
1 over.
And moving on to the 11th hole.
Right, 190. Get this wind right. The fast is going to hold it up into the wind, which is not what we want. Distance was going to be pretty decent.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that. This putt's for birdie.
It's so hard to see these lines. Get the pin in there so I'll get some visual. Oh, that needs to stop. Oh, here we go with the old... I must admit, it's really
Well,
annoying
it
me
definitely
some of
wasn't
these
intended.
games.
A little bit of bad luck there, I think.
Again, I didn't really check to see that. I should have checked, but... Oh, it's annoying. Not going well.
This one's about 4 feet from the cup.
Right, the main aim now is
And that will be for bogey.
basically where we are at the moment. We need to take a...
And they will
Take
stay
stock
in
here,
second place after that hole.
My base just dropped back down, so we're +2. So we need to get back at least to 14 under. That's the first part, and
Okay,
then
moving on
anything
to the
above
12th.
that could be good. But we need to get back on track here. This is not going well. I think this is going to go too far. I think we go there with a little bit of drop.
I'm trying to put some draw on this shot.
Tempo's a little
And this
bit.
one could be in the rough, but
little
could
bit
not
off.
be. Let's find out.
No, it's well in the rough. Oh, just don't go. It ain't going well. It ain't going well. Oh, right, 230. Any chance of getting this close? Nah, don't. I just really want to way up short of that tree, probably.
Looks like he's going through some
Somewhere
trees.
decent number to the pin.
And
So
that
yeah,
shot
we're
is
not
back
really.
in the
This
fairway
is not
with
the best
green
performance today.
in reach. Let's see what happens.
Started off reasonable. Right, 95. It's the wind here that's tricky. Let's get back on tempo. Oh, could be good. Oh, that should be a birdie at least.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop.
Right, so it gets us back to what, +1?
And after that hole, staying right there in second place.
Right, 11 under. We need
And
to
next
get
up is a par 4,
14
folks.
under and then add. Even if we're just one shot ahead, it's something, but we really should be more than that. That should just bleed off the wind a little bit, I'd imagine. I'd usually play a
Wow,
draw.
look
I
at
probably
this
should have,
drive, folks. Serious power.
but we should be okay. Yeah, perfect.
From about 135 yards out.
Right, 1, 3, 4 again. The lies reasonable. One side on her face. I think we just go with this. 1, 3, 6. Try and get the aim. Get the wind right.
Going with
Come
the
on.
pitching wedge here.
It's tracking. It's not. No, it's drifting a little bit to the right.
Well,
I
this
think.
isn't looking too good.
Oh, go away. That.
And that
if
is
we
not
hit that slope
bound
there,
for the dance floor.
probably the bounce
Just
towards
didn't have
the
enough club.
pin. Right, I'm hitting a chip here. What's he going to do after the holes are in? It's not too bad, actually comes up a little bit. Okay, trying to get the distance here. Gonna get a bit of roll. Oh, okay, that was had a good chance of getting in there.
And about 4 feet from the cup.
Right, a little bit of break. We're
And
setting
that
a
one will
cup.
drop. Okay, and still holding steady in second place after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th
We're getting to the last
hole.
couple holes now. We're kind of struggling to tie. 14 under. This is questionable. To be honest, we really don't need to go up there, so I'm not going to force it. I'm going to hit the 3 wood or 2 wood even. Draw it into the wind. Just hold for this fairway. There's no point in going for the drive. I mean, you're going to be. You're probably going to be something like, I don't know, 120, 30
And
yards.
he'll be
or something.
happy with that. From 140 yards out.
140. Good lie. 142, 10 up. 145. 136 we deal off, I think. Get this wind. Yeah, we could do with this really going close here.
Here is the pitching wedge.
Tempo and swing's looking good. That is not distance, it wasn't enough. It's getting sucked into the bunker. Oh, it's been a poor round today.
And I don't think that was the intended result for that
Damage
approach shot.
limitation now.
Not enough club on that one.
Can't see it. Can't see it. Oh, it's went too long. Oh, I'm playing horrible. This is the first round of the day. I really should not play anything that's going to mean something to me. But again, I really do it because sometimes I don't really have the time. Yeah, I've had time to play like a suppose it's only
This
15,
one's
20
about
minutes.
3 feet away.
Oh,
Oh,
you are
that was
kidding me.
close.
Oh, this is almost
And
not worth
this
putting up.
for the double bogey.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a double. Oh my god, weekend shots like a sieve.
And after that hole, +3 on the day. And he's tied
Oh,
for
man.
3rd place on the leaderboard.
Well, all the Scotsmen are all together. Me, Campbell, and old Tom Morris. This is apps.
And now
I'm just,
setting
I don't
up
know where I
for
am.
the par 4 tee off.
Right, 15, 16, 7, 4 holes left. Oh, we need something from this.
Well, I think this one's going to find the fairway.
We need to get
And
back.
about 190 yards to the pin.
We need a couple of birdies minimum. Is this uphill? Yeah, it's uphill, but I'm gonna hit 214. Might be too
And
long,
here's a 3 iron.
but yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean it was hard to hold that. I felt the 194 wouldn't have been
And
well.
not the best approach shot.
I think it would have been short.
Bit too much club on that.
Yeah, we can hit a chip here. Oh. Man, I
And this
missed the
putt
shot,
is
didn't I?
needed to save par. And a good putt.
The hole seems really quite small. That's what happens when you're
And
not
after that
putting
one,
well.
staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the
This is
leaderboard.
bad. This is so bad. Oh,
And now
I mean, at
setting
one
up on
point we
par
were
3.
ahead with quite a few holes to go. And then we just weak shots everywhere. Right, 198, 204. Probably 214 should be good. Need some good shots
This
coming
is
in
the
here.
3 iron, I believe. This could be good. It's heading for
Just
the
hold
green
up,
here.
hold up. So I was going to go that just a little bit by the hole because it can come back.
And about 14 feet to the cup.
It's kind of makeable.
Ooh, almost.
Tough idea at it, but
This one's about 3 feet from the cup.
okay. Oh, still keeps us at 3 over, 9 under.
On the leaderboard.
Right, 2 holes to go. I don't think there's a par 5 I think it's a par
Okay,
4 to
moving
finish.
on to the 17th now.
Although I can't remember. Should come back a little bit.
From 130 yards.
Right, why? It's 130. It's probably 133. A little bit of loftiness I think should be good. Right, let's get this wind. So wind we need to get, it's alignment. Wind's been tricky today. Back just a bit smidge. Right, shot's
Taking a
good.
shot with the pitching
Tempo.
wedge.
Don't think we get the alignment though. Oh, miles off. It's going to leave us a long putt
approach
for
is on the
birdie.
green.
We're not getting in
A long putt
close.
ahead.
Need to get the alignment here. Although our reading of the putts has been pretty poor today.
Oh my gracious, that was close.
That was actually probably my best putt
And
today
for the par.
in terms of trying to get in half decent alignment.
And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, does he
So
tease
we're
off here on
probably
the final
looking
hole?
as
He's
if
5
there's
strokes
a
off
par
the
5
lead.
in the last hole.
Not sure what's going to happen here.
And it's not a long, but it's, yeah, it's this here that's the problem. Right, I reckon we just blast for this tree. And it should, I don't mind going through it and breaking a little bit. Just don't hit the main branch.
Yeah, this shot he's taken through the branches.
And that just lands us nicely.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. And about 225 to go.
Right, got a great lie here. Oh, it's a tricky one. Distance-wise, I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to have to zing it a little bit. A little bit of fade just to hold it into that wind.
Going with the 3
It's
iron.
come off a bit funny. Needs to get a good bounce. Oh, got a terrible bounce. Oh, it's actually going to go long.
And that is
Looked
some
actually not bad there,
fantastic
and then just get
club
that horrible
work on this
bounce.
par 5 green, hitting it in 2.
Right, lag putt. Breaks a little. Just want to get it down there. I'm not really worried about getting it in. Just want to get it decent. So this putt to go 10 under
And
par.
about
Still we're
4
going to be 4
feet
shots
from the cup.
behind. That is a
For the
really bad
birdie.
round. I do apologise for that. First round of the day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's
It's
been an
actually really
absolute
typical
pleasure to
for
bring the
first
coverage
round
to
of
you
the day for
today.
me.
But make sure you tune in tomorrow.
So we're tied second. Scores have not been huge. I mean, there's 6 unders, 5 unders, 4 unders. We're going to have to play well tomorrow for the final round. That is not what it should have been. I should have been well ahead. Easily ahead. So Justin Thomas kind of caused back a little bit, but we're still way ahead. A GT 2010, so we're leading that. But yeah, that's not good. Let's go home. Right, that's going to conclude this video. Again, apologies for how bad I played. I just didn't play well. Started off actually reasonable, but just had a really bad spell there in the middle of the round, and we just tried to recover from it. We just couldn't do it. So, anyway, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.